Hey guys, what's going on today? BOJoeKO here, and we are back with our Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, getting ready to start round two of the Year 3 playoffs, going up against the Carolina Hurricanes. So in round number one, we took on the New York Rangers, and it looked pretty glim. I mean, we started out the series 1-1, but then when we went to Madison Square Garden, the Rangers kind of just turned it up and took a 3-1 series lead. But then Sergei Bobrovsky kind of just went turned his situation around. Won Game 5 at home, went to MSG, won 4-2, and then Patrick Kane with two third-period goals in Game number 7 to lift the Columbus Blue Jackets to a 2-0 win over the Rangers. Sergei Bobrovsky gets the shutout in Game number 7 as the Columbus Blue Jackets continue their playoff hopes and move on to round number 2 against the first-seeded Carolina Hurricanes. So we don't have home ice advantage anymore, but let's see what we can do here against Carolina. So let's go up and view lines for the Carolina Hurricanes. Don't have to go far, I think. And there they are. All right, so for Carolina, first line, Jeff Skinner, Eric Stahl, and Alexander Semin. So two snipers on the first line and Eric Stahl as their playmaker. So that's definitely a pretty good first line, I'm not going to lie. Skinner and Semin can probably put the puck in the net a lot. And Eric Stahl is a fairly good playmaker. All right, second line, they got Zach Boychuk, Yuri Talusti, and Drayson Bowman. So playmaker, sniper, two-way forward. It's a good line setup they got there. Um, don't know why they don't have Jordan Stahl on the second line. Maybe just to put another playmaker down on the second line. That's probably why. Third line, Nathan Gerby, Jordan Stahl, and Tangradi. So Jordan Stahl is definitely above average third liner there. 85 overall two-way forward. Gerby down there, a little quickster, 80 overall playmaker, and then Tangradi, a power forward, 78. Yeah, probably would put Laktianov up there instead of Tangradi. And then the fourth line, Laktianov, Brian Boyle, and Bolduc. So their fourth line it's good. Boyle's good. Laktianov probably more offensively minded than defensively minded. Other than it's kind of similar to what the Rangers have. They don't have Rangers definitely had a much better second and a third line, but well, other than Jordan Stahl, really makes the Carolina Hurricanes third line pretty good. But other than Eric Stahl, Skinner, and Semin, it's really just their first line we have to worry about. Honestly, there's nothing really else in this lineup that kind of scares me. Their defense might be good. I know they have a good goaltender, but yeah, nothing on offense really too worrisome. Defense, on the other hand, they got Yoni Pikkinen and Justin Falk, 84 and 83. Okay, Sekarash and John Michael Lyles, and then Corrente and Corbini and Holzer. So really, their defense isn't much better than ours. I would honestly say our defense is better than theirs. Ryan Murray and Jack Johnson, DeHaan, DeKaiser, Seeloff, and Erickson. Yeah, you know what? I would say our defense is much better than theirs. So we have the better offense, definitely the better defense. And then obviously in goaltending, they do have the better goaltender in Cam Ward than Bobrovsky, but that's pretty much all they have going for them. So let's take a look at their. Let's move up a day, look at their stats, and let's see who's actually leading their team right now. We'll go check out injuries, see if they're actually losing anybody. So they only got 3 goals. Tangrady's leading their team in goals. Lyles is leading in assists. So there's no really one big person who's kind of leading their team in goals. But let's go check out the injury report, see if Columbus is losing any. I mean, Carolina is missing anybody. So Murray can play with a sore shoulder. He'll be back to full health May 2nd, and then Martinez is just scratched for this game with a sprained ankle. And for the Hurricanes, they're not losing anybody, so that is their exact lineup that they have. Okay, so home ice advantage does go to the Carolina Hurricanes in this round, in round number 2. But let's see if we can get it going here. Round number 2, Columbus versus Carolina. We have had 3 really good defensive games for the past 3 games against the Rangers. So let's see if we can continue it here against Carolina. So first period, all right, 2-0. There we go. The offense comes alive once again. Ryan Johansson gets his first of the playoffs on Cam Atkinson on a power play past Cam Ward, 15-5 on the shot total. So nice first period to come out here in Carolina. Second period, oh Jesus. Come on, really? Eric Stahl and then 2 by Drayson Bowman? Jesus, Bob, come on. You can't let up a 3-goal third period like that. So just like that, Stahl and then 2 goals by Drayson Bowman, and the freaking Carolina Hurricanes come back and take the lead 3-2 over the Blue Jackets. Oh my goodness, power play, good penalty kill. Come on, somebody tie it up late here. Somebody tied up late. Come on, can we get one past Cam Ward here in the third? Power play, good penalty kill. Somebody late, please. Nope, empty netter for Zach BOJoeKO. And that's going to do it. God damn it, man. It's the exact same way last time. Exact same way to start out game number 1 of a series. We had a good lead over the Rangers, and then they scored 3 third-period goals. And now this one, Carolina scores 3 second-period goals for them to get the win. So Johansson from Hodgson, Atkinson from Johansson, Kuznetsov. But Jesus, man, Toulouse, Holzer, Bowman, Falk had a good game for all 3 of those guys, man. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Shit like that happens, and oh my God. Jack Johnson, back spasms. He's out till May 13th. He's going to miss a little bit of time. All right. Alec Martinez, get your ass back over here. Dahan, you're going to the top line. Seeloff, you move up. And Alec Martinez. Actually, you know what? We'll play Alec Martinez. I don't want to play Honka just in case I need to. We did lose an offensive defenseman, but I'll keep Martinez in there instead. So lost a power play and a penalty killer as well. So Dahan, Murray, DeKaiser, and I think it has to be Erickson. Yep. Timmy Erickson, get in there. You're going to be putting all the spots. Erickson. And then Martinez goes there. Okay. All right, so we lost another defenseman there. So we lost Murray, and now we lose Jack Johnson again. So that's a big hurt. Lost our top offensive defenseman. All right, so we gotta keep the puck out of the net, boys. Cannot have periods like that. Periods like that will just ultimately lose a game for us. 3-goal periods are just gonna be killer for us. We got a nice lead, and then we just blew it again. So come on, split the series, going back to Columbus now. Come on, first period. All right, 1-1. Calvin Dahan gets 1 past Cam Ward. Jeff Skinner on the power play gets 1 past Bobrovsky. Shots are basically even. All right, come on. Second period. All right, 1-1, beating us in shots again. Come on, guys. Big third period here. Come on. Somebody step it up for us late. First line hasn't scored a goal in a while. Come on. Patrick Kane, Henrik Sedin, where are you guys at? Power play for Carolina. Good penalty kill. Oh, my God. Stop taking penalties, boys. Oh, my God. Dana Terrell shorthanded. Dana Terrell got one shorthanded there in the third period on that late power play by the Carolina Hurricanes. They killed us in shots, 36-20, but Bobrovsky saves 35, and Dana Terrell gets a shorthanded goal in the third period as Columbus wins 2-1 over the Hurricanes. Big win there. Dana Terrell's getting some clutch goals for us. Dahan gets his first of the playoffs from Atkinson, and then Dana Terrell from Dubes and Tim Erickson. So nicely done, boys. Nicely done. Dan Terrell gets the game winner clutch goal there for Dan Terrell. And oh my God, Ryan Murray pulled his groin. Oh my God. All right, Julius Honka, get your ass back up here. My God, we just lost our 2 best defensemen too. Lost our 2 best defensemen. All right. Who I want to call up to the top line? DeKaiser, you're getting up there, and Erickson, you move up, and we got to call up Julius Honka again. All right. All right, so Julius Honka, get your ass back up here. And lost both of our top 2 defensemen now, so they kind of evened it up for us. All right, so Julius Honka, there you go. All right, so DeKaiser, you moving up, and Honka, get in there for the power play. DeKaiser, you move up. Honka, get in there for the power play. Penalty kill. Erickson, I guess you'll move up, and Martinez, you're going to go in there. Erickson, you move up. Martinez, go in there. 4-on-4. And I'm just going to put Honka in there, and we're good to go. Okay, so we've lost our top 2 defensemen now. We've lost Jack Johnson. We've lost Ryan Murray. Johnson will be coming back soon. He might be back for like a game 6 if it needs to go to a game. Well, it has to go to a game 6 regardless. Actually, no, it doesn't. We can win 3 straight. But that was a good game there. Not really, but Carolina kind of outplayed us that entire game. But Dan Terrell on a shorthanded goal gave us that win. So we got to come back here. We have home ice advantage now. We took home ice advantage away from the Carolina Hurricanes. We can win this series. Well, we can't win the series. It has to go to a game 6. So, all right. So we're back at home in Columbus. Let's get it going, boys. We got home ice advantage now. Let's start to take this series. We lost our top 2 defensemen, so this is gonna be crazy. Gotta rely on the rookies now. So here we go. First period. 2-2. Jesus, man. Crazy games so far. So Calvin Dahan starts it off picking in on a power play, and then Falk. So their defensemen getting some goals for them. But Dubes does tie it back up, even everything. Score 2-2, 11 shots on net. Got an even period. Got an even game so far. Here we go. Second period, 3-2. There we go. Power play goal for Tim Erickson. Taking the shots lead, 24-19. Got a 3-2 lead over the Hurricanes going into the third period. So got one goal there up, and it's gone. Eric Stahl ties it right back up again. Up power play for the Hurricanes. Oh my God, Alexander Simmons. People gotta stop taking penalties, man. Power play for us. Oh, nope, not gonna get it done. Somebody late gonna tie it. Nope, empty netter for Corrente, and that'll do it. So a lot of defenseman goals there for the freaking Hurricanes. 38 shots on net, but Cam Ward just kept most of them out of the net. 5-3 win for the Hurricanes, really 4-3. Another 3-goal third period, man. Bobrovsky, you gotta buckle down, man. Gotta buckle down. That's all I can say. You gotta buckle down in these periods. I don't know, we're taking things. Oh my God, the injuries just keep piling on now. Now we lost Cam Atkinson. Oh my goodness. All right, lost the second line sniper. All right, Christo, you're going up to the second line. I need a third liner. Let me see. Who can I call up? Who can I call up? I could call up Calvert, Reichel, or Jenner. Pyatt's also a fourth liner. You know what? I'm calling up Matt Calvert. We lost a sniper. I need another sniper to replace Christo down there in that third line. So Matt Calvert, you're getting some time. I know you played year one for us, so Matt Calvert, get your ass in there. Whoop, not Corey Trop. I hate how it's a stupid-ass glitch, man. It's weird. Calvert, there you go. Sniper down there. Let's see your things. Yeah, you're not the greatest sniper. You got some just general basic stats for a sniper. You had 70 points in the AHL, so you can get it done. Christo, I don't think, was playing anywhere else. Calvert was, though. So, Christo, you're going back on the power play. Christo, you're down there. Actually, you know what? Instead of Danny Christo, Hodgson's not playing on the power play. I'm going to put Cody Hodgson in there. Why not? Four-man power play, that's good. Penalty kill. I don't think Atkinson was playing anywhere else. Shootout. Sedin. Why not? Whoops. Everly. No. Hodgson. There you go. Okay, so we're down 2-1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Once again, the series is kind of relicking of the previous one between New York Rangers. Got to see if we can tie up this series right now. Their defensemen are getting a lot of goals for them. And we just got to keep the puck out of the net, man. We got to keep the puck out of the net and hold the lead. That's what we need to do. We're just losing players left and right, though. It's crazy. These injuries are really hurting us. So we got to just keep relying on our rookies now. Here we go. First period, 1-0. Andrei Lokdianov gets one 10-15 on shots. So for 1-0 lead for the Hurricanes. Second period, 2-1. There you go. Way to bounce back. Evgeny Kuznetsov, rely on the Russian. The Raging Russian gets 2 goals in there in the second period. Power play goal there. 31-17 on shots. We've almost doubled them in shots. Keep it piling on the shots. It's only a 2-1 lead, though. Got to keep pulling here. Got to get another goal at least. Got a 2-goal lead here. 10 minutes to go. There you go. Evgeny Kuznetsov gets the hat trick. That's what I'm talking about. Power play goal for Kuznetsov. Gets a natural hat trick. And leave it on the... Oh, my God. John Michael Lyle scored with 29 seconds left. Thank God. Jesus Christ. They probably pulled their goal. He got a goal there late, but Bobrovsky holds off a late game comeback by the Hurricanes. 42 shots on net, and Evgeny Kuznetsov gets the hat trick in game number 4 to tie up the series at 2. And Evgeny Kuznetsov. So from Dubes, Hodgson, and Erickson. So Hodgson with 2 points. Evgeny Kuznetsov gets a hat trick in game number 4. Leave it on the back of the Raging Russian to tie this series back up at 2. All right, so Cam Atkinson replaced the player Weatherspoon. Is Atkinson back? No, I don't think he's back yet. We didn't get it. Didn't get a pop up here. So, all right. So game number 5. This has turned into a 3-game series now with Carolina having home ice advantage. Let's go. We got to rely on here. Can't rely on one player like that last game. Kuznetsov is hot right now, so let's get the puck to him. First period in game number 5, 1-1. All right, Ryan Johansson on a power play, but Zach Boychuk ties it up. So 7-9 on shots. Fairly even. They score with 4 seconds left in the first. All right, so come on, guys. Second period, 2-1. There you go. Ryan Johansson now has picked up his game here in the game number 5. So last game it was getting Kuznetsov. Now it looks like Ryan Johansson is getting some time here to score some goals. So he's got 2. 2-1 lead over the Hurricanes. We got a 1-goal lead here again, so come on. Don't let up there. There you go. Danny Cristo gets his first goal of the playoffs. There you go. Move him up to the second line. He gets it done. That second line's clicking. That second line is clicking. Johansson, Kuznetsov is on the third line anyway. What am I kidding? Patrick Kane gets an empty netter. 4-1 win for the Blue Jackets over the Hurricanes in game number 5. 25-31 on shots. They definitely outshot us, but there we go. Sedin's been quiet. I've noticed that. Well, he got an assist there, but still, he's been quiet for the past couple games. Johansson from Hodgson, Johansson from Honka and Anisimov, Cristo from Seeloff, and then Kane from Sedin. So Ryan Johansson has another 2-goal night. So Kuznetsov and Johansson have been putting in some work. They're getting some goals here in the past couple games. All right, so Atkinson is back available to play. So thank you for your time, Matt Calvert. I'm going to send you roster moves. Going to send Calvert back down. All right, so Matt Calvert, you can go back down. And let's go back here. Cam Atkinson back in there. It's so weird how it does this. All right, Atkinson back over here. Cristo, you're back down there. And I think we're good. We need to switch it up. Do we want to leave Hodgson on the power play, though? You know what? Nah, we'll take him off. Atkinson go back in there. Kuznetsov has been having some good plays. Has been playing good as of lately too. So I'll keep him on the power play. And Sedin, Kane, Johansson, Everly. Yep, that's fine. Atkinson I think was just best on 4-on-4. Atkinson, Everly. Yeah. Atkinson goes here. Extra attackers. Good. Shootouts. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we got a 3-2 lead over the Hurricanes going into game number 6 at home. We can close out this series once again, and Jack Johnson's available to play as well. So good job there. So I'm going to scratch Julius Honka, send him back down as again. Just going back and forth with our players, man. Calling people up, sending people down. So Honka, you can go back down to the AHL team. Jack Johnson, get back in here. There you go, back up to the first line. Actually, you can move right there. Seeloff was on this side. Eriksson was down here. DeHaan, Eriksson. Actually, I'm going to move Calvin DeHaan up. He's moved up to an 84 now. Jesus Christ, this guy's still getting better. Good Lord, DeHaan. And then Martinez and Eriksson. Yeah, okay, so Johnson, you can get back on the power play now. Move him up. Kaiser and Eriksson, yep, still keep that. And Jack Johnson, move him up. Penalty kill. I'm going to take off Alec Martinez off the penalty kill. Actually, no, who's the better defensive category, Martinez or Eriksson? 83, 84, 85. Whoops, not Dan Terrell. Eriksson has 85, 81, 84. Okay, so I'm going to take Tim Eriksson off, and I'm going to put Jack Johnson back on the penalty kill. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Tim Eriksson, take you off. Put Jack Johnson back on there. 4-on-4. Jack Johnson and Eriksson. Yeah, De Kaiser. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so that helps out us a ton. Jack Johnson back. We got Cam Atkinson back, and we look like we're ready to go. We got our nice offensive defenseman back. Got Atkinson back. Let's see if we can close this game out at home. Don't want to go to another game 7. Let's see if we can close it out. Here we go. First period, 1-0. There you go. Power play goal for Calvin DeHaan. This guy he's growing in overall. He's continuing to show up here in the playoffs. This guy is going to be one hell of an offensive defenseman for us. So good first period there. 1-0 lead. Second period, 2-0. There you go. Cam Atkinson. So he comes back from his injury, gets a goal there. 2-0 lead for the Blue Jackets. Shots are even, 17 apiece. Got the third period here. Come on, Bobrovsky. Stand strong in clinching games here. Stand strong. Okay, Yoni Pikkinen can have one. 13 minutes left to go. Power play for us. Okay. Come on, just hold them off. Don't let anything late. 5 minutes to go. Hold them off. Thank you, Bobrovsky. Comes clutch, and the Columbus Blue Jackets eliminate the first seeded Carolina Hurricanes in 6 games. Another good series clinching game for Sergei Bobrovsky, only letting up one. Calvin DeHaan from Kuznetsov and Henrik Sedin, and Cam Atkinson from Patrick Kane and Ryan Johansson. So another good game there from Sergei Bobrovsky. Cam Atkinson does indeed get the game-winning goal, and the Columbus Blue Jackets move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. After tying up the series 2-2, they win games number 5 and 6. And pretty good goaltending from Sergei Bobrovsky in this series, actually. He played pretty dang well. had the two games they did lose. Columbus kind of just blew us out in goals, but the games that we won, Sergei Bobrovsky definitely was prevalent in the wins. So good job for Sergei. Nice win there over the Carolina Hurricanes, and we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Way to go, boys. Weatherspoon's available to play. Assistant coach, best lines for the AHL. Why not? Assistant coach, best lines for the AHL. GM rep is going up, so I'll have a third phone. Round of the playoffs is over, and we got the Pittsburgh Penguins in the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, so let's see how our AHL team is doing. Oh my God, they've lost 3 straight to the Syracuse Crunch. Okay, well, don't worry about them. We'll simulate a day up. We'll see if they're out or not. And, yep, they got swept by Syracuse. Jesus Christ. All right, so that's it for our AHL team. So we can call up people and send them down willy-nilly now. But, all right, let's check out the stats for that last series. So that was a good series once again. A lot of goals being scored. Good goaltending from Sergei Bobrovsky in that series yet again. And another 6-game, 7-game series. So, once again, still going there. Henrik Sedin wasn't really that prevalent in that series, I wouldn't say. So, Patrick Kane had 8 points in the first series, only 2 points in this one. So we had a lot of depth goals, a lot of depth players getting some goals here, which is what I like to see. I'd rather get some players getting depth goals rather than just the first line taking over and nobody else getting some points. So Patrick Kane with 10 points in 13 games. Henrik Sedin only got 2 in this series as well. I think he got 2 assists. So 9 points for Sedin. Evgeny Kuznetsov turned his play up as of late. 9 points in 13 games. I think he only had 2 points in the first series. He put up 7 in this one. So nice job there by Evgeny Kuznetsov. He had 3 goals all in one game and then 6 assists. So nice done for Kuznetsov. Ryan Johansson with 8. Cam Atkinson with 8 in 11 games. So he's doing a pretty damn good job as well. Cody Hodgson with 7. Dubes with 6. Everly only with 5 still. Christo with 3. Terrell with 3 goals. Trop with 2. Anisimov with 2. And then Calvert had those 2 games, didn't get anything. And then defensemen, we've had a lot of defensemen this series. Calvin DeHaan with 6 points. Tim Erickson with 6 points. Jack Johnson with 4 points in 9 games. Seeloff with 3. DeKaiser with 2. Honka had the 1 point in 5 games for him, so nicely done. Murray's been out for a while. That's perfectly fine. And then continuing to grow, Calvin DeHaan here. He's a +8 in the playoffs. Good Lord, Calvin DeHaan. He's on fire. And then goaltending, once again, so Bobrovsky kind of stayed even with his goals against average. His goals against average only went up by .01, so 8-4-1 that series, 93.43 save percentage. No shutouts that series, but still he's doing a good job, only letting up about 2 goals per game. So Sergei Bobrovsky's keeping us in these games. So let's check out the playoff tree now. So Pittsburgh beat Montreal in 6 games as well. And in the West, LA beat Calgary in 7, and Phoenix swept Colorado. So here are the conference matchups. In the West, we got the Los Angeles Kings going up against the Phoenix Coyotes. And in the East, our Columbus Blue Jackets going up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Theo Fleury, and Chris Letang going up against Pittsburgh. We do have home ice advantage once again. And let's see if we're going to do it here. So, once again, we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time, continuing to progress through these playoffs. But that's coming up next, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe as always. Eastern Conference Finals coming up next, Columbus versus Pittsburgh.